this is an app designed particularly for athlete collection. So something that I really struggled with as a client was compliance, and with the different players that I used to work with, they always had every excuse to not log in and just saying, my phone doesn't work, I can't remember my password and whatnot. So Athlete App makes this really, really, really seamless. So when you log in, you can use Face ID. So James is going to click and show us what that looks like. It's going to pick James's face up. So if you don't have an iPhone 10 or later, or you have an Android phone, you can also use a PIN to log in as well. So we'll wait for that to load. Cool, so you can see it's going to pick James's face up, and then we're in. So straight away you can see there's we've got William on there, so just a little engaging piece, and then we've also got an add data button. So if you have a form that you really want your individuals to fill out often, you can also add this into the favorite section down below. So you can see in the favorite section we've got a COVID form and we've got a wellness form. So James is going to click on that wellness form. So here we're just going to show you an example of a wellness form. So for those who don't know Smartabase very well, just to keep in mind that this form is completely customizable, and you can change up these questions. Obviously, we understand there are different organizations here, different disciplines, so you can come up with these questions and we can put them in these kinds of formats. So something that I really like about our sliders in the Athlete app is we can color them up. So James is going to start sliding across. So you can see from a really simplistic point of view, we can color these up to give the athlete a bit more direction as to what options mean what. So you can see on the bottom of each slider, we've got some actual text directives. So at one end, we've got worse than normal, and at the other end, we've got better than normal. And then as you actually slide, you've got some more options in directive to tell you what everything means. So if you scroll down, so here's an example of some muscle soreness. So we have a really cool body area diagram question type that we can pop in. So here the individual can go and click any sore areas. If you like, you could also have a little comments box as well to provide a little bit more detail. So this is my, this next part is my favorite part of the Athlete app. We recently made a really cool enhancement to include GIFs. So if anyone's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine fan or watches Brooklyn Nine-Nine, this is just a little GIF that you might want to put in to keep everyone engaged. So an example of where you might want to use this is, for example, just compliance. So if you might have a goal of 80% compliance in the last 2 weeks, we can put a little calculation in the back end. So depending on that number, we could display different GIFs. You can also have different ones display based off different options just to encourage your individuals. So in my experience, this is just a nice little element that you can add in at the end of your forms. And if you change them up, you can really keep your individuals coming back.